As far as posing, our style, like I said, is very photojournalistic. So we're not really too concerned about doing this sort of thing and voguing it up too much. Again, we reflect back on what our clients feel and are comfortable with. So if we do have posh clients, we're going to bring that posh vibe. But if they're more natural, they're more hands-off sort of people, that's what we can reflect as well. So for us to be photojournalistic is to really capture who you really are and not impose who we are on you guys. So I take a lot of pride in training my team to do that, is to sort of read you guys and then reflect back and enhance what they already see is going on with you guys. During the ceremony, all of our packages have 2 photographers, so the lead will be in the front waiting for the bride to come down the aisle, and then the second photographer will be in the back capturing groom's reaction, back of the dress sort of thing, and then they kind of work like this, like a wheel. Encircling you guys during the ceremony, not in an obtrusive way, in a respectful way, especially depending on whatever rules that the church or the ceremony has for us. So we're basically just capturing the moment. We do have a silent mode on our cameras so that we're not clicking away and distracting your guests from the actual moment that's happening. And then I also give little tips, which is to perhaps have an unplugged ceremony so that you don't have iPads in your shots and a bunch of phones in your shots. Encourage your guests to experience your wedding with their own eyes and with their own ears, that you've hired photographers, maybe such as ourselves, to capture the moment and to actually see and be present with you during the ceremony. After the ceremony, we roll into family photo time, and this is, I'll ask you beforehand, and I'll ask you for a very specific, if it needs to be, family photo list. And please, please, please talk to your parents. Make sure you're on the same page as your parents, even your grandparents, and make sure that they are getting the pictures that they want. Because maybe, mom and dad don't get together with all of your family, and it's really important for them to get those pictures. So make sure that you have a conversation with your parents, if your parents are involved in your wedding, and then relay that back to us. We'd be happy to accommodate them based on the timeline. After family photos are done, then we go into post-romantics, where it's the bride and groom alone, or it'll be like the whole wedding party or whatever, but we'll roll into the formal time of photos with us. Once the lead photographer is doing all of the romantics, we're basically getting those sunset photos and everything like that, depending on your timeline. Second photographer runs off to the reception area, captures all of the details untouched, hopefully, before the guests get to it, so that you have that for your memory. If you paid for it, we're gonna shoot it, okay? So that way you have everything captured for, say, a wedding album or anything like that. And then usually what happens is cocktail hour. And so second photographer will also be capturing cocktail hour, candids of people having fun, enjoying the moment, the atmosphere that you guys have created for your wedding, and then waiting for grand entrance when you guys arrive through the doors.